Oh good god, please forgive me, but it had to be done. Welcome guys to the new video. Wait, actually let me move the camera a bit. I don't want to burn anybody's eyes with this monstrosity. This is not much better. Let's go somewhere where we cannot see France. There we go, much better. Okay, so welcome. This one is gonna be the filler episode. I don't even blame you if you don't want to watch this one. But if you choose to do it, please take your time and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I am trying to hit 5k subs until the end of the year, and your sub would help me a lot. Also, consider joining my Patreon. For only $1 you can have your name at the end of every video, or for $5 you will be able to suggest one video idea or challenge every month. So yeah, let's get to work. We are gonna form several nations today. The first one is gonna be Idel Ural. We basically have to unite all those 5 nations here. I chose Tatarstan because it has the highest population, a bit of steel and 1 mill, and it has quite a bit of communist support, so it's gonna be easier to flip. This country would be the better choice if we went for speed because they are almost fascist, but they have the smallest population. And yeah, let's see what we can do with the mighty country of Tatarstan. We have 2.76 million population and 1 factory. We got the basic focus tree, of course, so we're gonna start political effort, and I'll do some basic research. What the fuck? You cannot do collectivist ethos if you're democratic. I never knew that, and that's probably because I never played a democratic nation that doesn't have a focus tree. Okay, so let's hire the communist revolutionary. Oh my fucking god, this is a blast from the past. The OG guys that watch me from the beginning might remember that when I formed East Africa in my 4th ever video posted, I got fucked up by the game, because there is this fucking stupid bug. When you go to game rules and either split Russia or decolonize Africa, the countries that are released are fucking broken. Mainly the research. For example, I just researched interwar artillery and I can just research it again, or it will seem like it, but I cannot do it. And I don't know if this applies, the bonuses I mean. Well, it's a good thing we inherited the Russian technology because we kind of have everything from the start. But this bug has been in the game for a lot of time now. Can you guys do me a favor and spam Paradox about this? I really want this to be fixed. Look at this shit, I cannot research radio, I did not research it, and I click this button, nothing happens. Oh yeah, and you can see I just clicked on researching improved machine tools, but it says that it's 62% finished. And that's because the Soviet Union, I mean the Russian Soviet Socialist Republic, is currently researching this thing, and somehow that counts for me, but it doesn't. Like, I did not research this one, the Soviet Union did, and because they did that, I cannot research the second one ever again, and I also don't think those bonuses apply to me, so it's just broken. I could have done this in a normal game, by playing the Soviet Union and going for the Civil War, but then I would have to wait for the RNG to spawn one of those nations, and I just cannot be bothered to do that. It would have taken a lot of fucking time, for mostly nothing. I should have went for the Civil War or at least played this nation, because it's already 1938 and I'm at only 44% communism. And this last 5% ticks up the slowest. Oh, by the way, Russia is back to being the Soviet Union and they are at war with the White Russians. Also, I think those other countries are broken. Literally none of them did any industrial focus in 2 years. I think their focus trees don't work properly either, and they are also not making any divisions. Yeah, literally none of those countries did any industry focuses. There has to be something wrong there. Finally, we can hold a referendum. It's almost 39. Excuse me? It didn't fucking work. We're still democratic. Why won't we flip? Okay, you know what? We're not playing Iron Man. I'm just gonna set my ruling party as communist. There we go. We can finally start justifying. Yeah, maybe forming those nations was a really bad idea. Oh yeah! The Fleet Logistics Specialist. I cannot wait to build a navy with my country that is 1000 kilometers from the closest body of water. Thank you, Paradox, for encouraging me to chase my dreams. Finally, our first conquest in mid-1939. Those fuckers did absolutely no industrial focus, and neither did anybody else. Why did the Dutch East Indies become the British East Indies when they get puppeted by the UK, but the Dutch East Indies remain the Dutch East Indies when they are puppeted by France? Does anybody know what the fuck is Paradox thinking about? Well, never mind that. I think they are thinking about making more money. 2 down, 2 more to go. Oh, something happened. Those two started doing industrial focuses. We are gonna get 3 more factories. Wonderful. The last country to go down, it's gonna be the green one. I'm not pronouncing that shit. This one actually has 2 victory points. And that is gonna be it. Let's form the nation. We are now the federal commune of the Urals. We got a very nice blue color, a grand total of 26 factories, and 8.74 million core population. I don't have a lot to say about this nation. It exists and you can form it. With great difficulties, may I add, because the research is broken. But you form it and then what? You are inside the Soviet Union. You are like a weird, buggy, bloodthirsty baby inside the Soviet womb. It's complicated. I mean, I'm glad it exists. I want a lot more formable nations in the game. And I'm glad that this one is one of them. I would only wish that you could form it more easily. And maybe to expand it a bit would be nice, but most importantly I want this bug to be gone from existence once and for all. So as I said earlier, please spam Paradox with this bug. Write emails, I don't know, do whatever you must. Just be polite, okay? So the final grade for this nation is gonna be a 2 out of 10. I'm gonna try to conquer the Soviet Union, just for shits and giggles. The war goal on the Soviet Union is ready. I just finished conscripting the entirety of my able men population. The Soviets are already at war with the other Russia and with the Central European Alliance. But please, let's take a moment and thank Belgium for erasing the French nation off the map. Thank you, Belgium. You are of big help here. And let's just declare war and see what happens. The Finnish front is crowded a little bit. Well, it seems like we're pushing. So that's good. Yeah, never mind, my divisions are getting encircled. The game just cannot handle this type of fronts, like circular front lines. Let's just go to the next nation. This is very silly of me. Okay, boys, so next we're gonna form the Mountainous Republic of Northern Caucasus by playing the Mountainous Republic of Dagestan, and we just need to control those 3 states. And because we know that we cannot change our ideology, I am just gonna use the console to set myself as fascist from the beginning, so I can just start justifying faster. 2 countries down, 2 more left to go. There is nothing in this playthrough worth recording. There is no joke worth making. It's just pure sadness. This is the last nation that I have to conquer. There, that's it. We can press the button now. We got 3.5 million core population. This nation is exactly like the other one, just without the useful steel and with 30% of the population. So I'm gonna grade it a 1 out of 10. Next nation. And next we're gonna form the Greater Indonesian Confederacy by playing the Dutch East Indies. Finally, a country that isn't bugged. What the fuck, we only start with 2 factories? Well, the other choice was starting with 1. Okay, what do we have to do in order to form the nation? First of all, we need to get free. How are we gonna do that? By getting into a civil war. And I think we're gonna go fascist. And the second thing we have to do is just to conquer British Malaya, which is not gonna be hard at all. I have a very important question that nobody seems to be asking. At least nowadays, I don't know about 2017. So, the first Hearts of Iron DLC, Together for Victory, I think it's called. It adds focus trees to the British puppets, okay? I mean, Canada, South Africa, the Raj, Australia, New Zealand, okay? But there is one more British puppet, British Malaya, which did not get a focus tree. Why didn't they? What was their excuse at that point? Oh great, another country that I cannot do collectivist ethos with. Bruh, what the fuck, we are democratic with only 10%. We are barely democratic. Jesus fucking Christ, give me the fascist demagogue. You would say that having this much rubber would be an asset. You would say that a country with this much rubber would be very powerful trade-wise. But all we are selling right now is to oil, to Australia and the Philippines for some reason. Why do they need that? They have no fleet, most likely no tanks, and only like 10 planes. Anyway, let's prepare for the civil war. And we will have to expand civil support once. Let's delete our army. And let's ignite the civil war. Oh, I was expecting they would get the island of Sumatra and I would be able to capitulate them, but no, they only got Sulawesi and West Papua. Well, it's gonna be a while until I get one sub out. The problem right now is that I do not have any naval XP. I could do naval effort, but I think I'm just gonna hire this guy and I'm gonna wait a bit more. Maybe the Dutch East Indies would get some factories for me. I heavily doubt that, but I can hope. I have got 5 divisions out, I have my trusty sub ready, but it's almost 38 and the world tension is very low. The Dutch East Indies have done an amazing job, they have 5 factories now, and I think I'm gonna let them live a little longer. Okay, it's been a while. The Dutch East Indies have 7 factories now, that means they probably took all of those. I was expecting them to get naval effort next for the 3 dockyards, but it doesn't seem likely that they will do it. And they already got around 6 divisions, so it's time to stop waiting and just invade them. I got 10 divisions going for Makassar. I hope this will be enough. Yeah, we took the port, it's fine. I am moving through Sulawesi, but I don't think this island will be enough to capitulate them, so I set up another naval invasion to Papua, just to be sure. They are only at 69%, and there is not much land left to grab. Yeah, it's only 86%. They only got 1 division left, and they had it garrisoning the port, which is annoying, but I think I should be able to encircle it here, hopefully. Come on, please, just a little bit. This division only has 7 organization left, but my divisions are also very weak. And if the combat stops for only 1 moment, they are gonna regain like 5 organization. Yep, just like that. I can't believe I cannot kill this division. Let's try to just capture the entire island. That should be enough. Oh no, they spawned another division. We are toasted. They are at 91% also. Well, the division actually left the port, so I'm going back. And I am not gonna get there before them, sadly. This division is probably dead. Yep. And there we go. We started the civil war with 4 factories, now we have 26. That's a pretty big increase. I searched so hard for a mod that adds a focus tree to the Dutch East Indies, but there is literally none I could find. I just got puppeted by fucking Australia this time. But wait, how the fuck did this happen? They only did abandon the Westminster system. They haven't did support Indonesian uprising. How the fuck did they puppet me? And I still have the decisions from the Civil War, also democratic now. I am flabbergasted. I don't even know if I should just keep playing, give up on this and restart, or just crawl up into a hole and never see the light of day ever again. I fucking hate this game. And most importantly, Australia. I fucking hate Australia. This is kind of stupid. I'm currently building infrastructure in the Australian province of Victoria, and I am not getting any autonomy. This doesn't make sense to me at all. You should get autonomy by doing that. Now I have to send all my fucking equipment to Australia, because they somehow broke the game and kidnapped me, literally. Well, Australia turned fascist and now they are actually helping me get free by giving me this spirit that gives me daily autonomy, 1 per day. Oh no, I just realized they can also get me into a civil war again. So how I understand this, if I raise my puppet level to satellite, they will be able to throw me into a civil war and will probably just reset my integration level. So I should better just start stockpiling and get free really fast. Oh, never mind. Even if I get free, they will still be able to get me into a civil war. Thank you, game. Thank you. It's mid-1942. I'm finally to get free. There we go. I am still part of the Allies for some reason. I can finally start justifying in 125 days. I just hope I have enough ships. The British Navy seems a little bit distracted in Europe, because that's how Europe looks. By the way, this Allied faction is fucking enormous. Look at this shit. They got China in. Oh, that's an interesting division of Korea. I'm not gonna comment on that. Okay, guys, see you when yeah. There it is, boys. The moment of truth. Is or is not the British Navy here? Let's see. And it isn't! I will finally be finished with this. I started recording this video at 6 PM. It is currently 12 AM. And we landed. Funny enough, they defend Kuala Lumpur but not Singapore. And we can form the nation. The rise of the Majapahit, Mahapajapahit, Malahapit. Majapahit Empire. If you understand that reference, you are a real one, my bro. Okay, so thoughts about the nation. 71 million core population, very good. Pretty alright economy. You have enough rubber to supply 6 more Earths and a bunch of resources overall. Except the one that you need the fucking most. Australia is fucking cheating. 3 out of 10, I did not have fun. This was the beach episode of our forming all the nations in Hearts of Iron 4 anime, guys. Thank you for watching this far into the video, but because of that, you bro are a bit weird. I even told you you don't have to watch this one, it's filler. But that's alright, you do you. I also want to thank my Patreons, Flossie and Tommy Leawan. Don't forget that you can join them as low as $1. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Join the Discord server, follow me on TikTok, and I promise you that the next video is actually gonna be fun. Bye.